Yep, that's us coming back. Ah! The tower! We are too late. If only you guys hadn't stopped and asked for directions. What do you mean, too late? The Giant of Babel will come forth. Oh. How is it able to walk over the hole? Oh crap. It's like a literal doomsday machine that's laying waste to the countryside and no actual village or people. Yes, we get it. You're very destructive. It's most impressive. Can we move on, please? Thank you. Is there nothing we can do? What's that? Dwarves! Dwarven tanks, ready to fire! We will fight alongside you for the planet, our home. Lolly-ho! I could not lie in bed and leave the responsibility of fighting to my French. You can relax now. With my help, this'll be a cinch. All engines to full power. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Hey, all. Miss me? The Elder restored us. That was an option this entire... I had gold needles. We could have brought you back at any time. You should not fight this battle alone. We all must fight for the sake of our survival. I'll fight with you, Cecil, with the courage you have given me, and all these lovely ladies. The giant looks confused. Now is our chance to enter the Giant of Babel. I get it. We're going for its core. Its heart. I need a cardboard box. Approach its mouth. Open your mouth. Oh! Who's he? Fusoya, a Lunarian. He's a Lunarian? I thought they'd be taller. Can you do this or not? Huh. Keep your beard on. There's nothing I can't do. No! Hang on. Can't we use the lunar whale? Well, this is interesting. Look, things that aren't killing us in one hit. So the Lunarians, named for, you know, the moon, came from an ancient society that lived on a planet between Mars and Jupiter, not a moon, but their planet got destroyed somehow, and then they came here and built the moon to sleep in until we reached a developmental cycle that they could peacefully exist without trying to kill us. I think is what they're saying. Like, they're like, oh, they're dumb little primates. Let's wait a few thousand years. Maybe they'll get good enough that they can, like, hang with us. I want to say that's right, but it's one of those things where it's not quite 100% clear why the Lunarians couldn't get along with us yet. Although this does go a long way to, like, bunking the whole, I prefer when Final Fantasy was just, you know, fantasy. Like, that's never been the case. Like, you had the weird time loop plot in the first game. You had the advanced technology of Palamecia, including their floating fortress in the second game. The third game, you had pretty much the closest thing to fantasy, and even then there were some wild concepts in it. But in this one, like, people are like, oh man, Final Fantasy, this new one doesn't have all this technology stuff and blah blah blah, it should go back to pure fantasy. This is Final Fantasy IV. This is highly regarded as one of being the best of the early part half of the series. And we're fighting our way up a giant death robot from the moon, which, don't get me wrong, is kind of awesome, but it's hardly the stuff of, like, traditional fantasy type of stuff. We're like at some Expedition to the Barrier Peaks level fantasy at this point. My question is, why does Fusoya, despite the fact that he is like the big super mage dude from the advanced Lunarian culture, so little MP? Like, he starts with 190 when you get him. And compare that to like where Rydia and Rosa are for at the same point, like level-wise. They've got like 400 something. Is this the whole thing that he's just been stuck up on the moon, decaying up there? He hasn't developed his abilities, or they've kind of atrophied over all the centuries and everything as he's been watching over things. I think it's time for a good roundup of how much of this got brought over to Endwalker. We've traveled to the moon. On the moon, we met a lone guardian for an imprisoned being in a big hole. Also, there's an entire society of bunny people who like to hum little tunes. I mean, granted, broad strokes, but it's always broad strokes when they bring things over from the games. I mean, Xande wasn't an emperor of a great world-spanning empire in Final Fantasy 3. Okay, we did grab all the stuff there. Let's take a look at what we've gotten here. Got some Soma drops. Yeah, we'll give some of this to Fusoya just simply because... Oops. The heck? I did not mean to use that, but we got to see a cool new monster that we had not seen before because of it. It seems to really not like Cecil. Really not like Cecil. I killed him though. I mean Cecil. not the Mech Dragon. And now Rydia's gone too. Jeez. Okay, what I had meant to do was use these Soma drops on Fusoya. That was what I intended to do, I swear. And it's definitely not because I'm tired and my head feels kind of fuzzy. And not just fuzzy because I'm a rabbit. Are we gonna get like a rest at any point? Okay, I think I see what will be a rest spot. Welcome, what can I do for you? Why is there a rabbit here? Yeah, same effect as Thundara, the cottage. Sure, I'll take a couple cottages. What I really want... Thank you. I love how I just, even if I don't give him a bow, but just give him like just an arrow in his offhand, he gains like an extra 3% accuracy. Don't know why. Have we ever successfully stolen anything in these games? You have come at last. You cannot stop the giant of Babel. Now is the time. Do you remember who I am? I was the guy at the very beginning. I think my name was Paul. I'm the Lich guy. Do you remember me? Please say you remember me. The Elemental Lords. Master Zemus blessed us with a second life. Prepare to die. I shall enjoy fighting you again. You have taught us the power that comes from joining forces, and that is what we will do. This time, we shall prevail. We have learned the power of friendship. Dang it, I can't even remember what this guy's weak to. Braga? Oh, he's got Doom on him, though. Why did you put Doom on the healers, you jerk? I can see why they give you the elixir now. So now we have to fight all four. Luckily, they're all elemental based, so generally I just need to hit them with the opposite element. So like water guy gets Thundaga. Oh jeez. Though I have no idea what you're supposed to hit with air based. Because there's 4 elements, but there's only like 3 elemental type spells? Maybe sword is the correct element. Throw out a quick Karaja there, jeez. That was close. Throw up some Karajas here, just kind of get everybody topped off because, dang. And there's the last of his magic. Give an old man his elixir, that way he can feel better. And I noticed they're not doing their little defensive thingies right now, so that's good. That's the one thing I'm kind of happy they're not doing, is like throwing up their shields and stuff like that. God, that would have been a headache to deal with all 4 of them in a row. Die, fiend! You have no place in this world! Master Zemus! Bye, Paul. Please, no! One last chance! We have failed again. Farewell, Valiance. Techno kicks in. This is the core of the giant. It's CPU. Whoa. We have to destroy the defense node first, because it can repair the CPU. People do not understand what you're saying. Well, that was quick. I'm suspicious. You know how you'd break a CPU? You pour water on it. Oops. 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 No? And dead again. Jeez. Stop doing that. Jeez. You Phoenix down. Piercing laser. Oh god. Try this again. There. Now she should be able to survive that. At this rate, we're just going to end up resetting the entire fight. It would almost be faster just to die and restart. Let's try and get Cecil back up too. And it looks like if I kill the attack orb, it's going to do like mega super kill attacks. But you know what I can do, or at least try to? Slow. Let's see if we can slow the attack node. I'm wearing it down and it hasn't brought back the defensive node yet. So I think I'm doing a pretty good job. How long does Reflect last in this game? Oh! Oh. Almost made a bad mistake there. There we go. Rydia learned death. That feels appropriate. Alright. We stopped it. Why, you? How dare you destroy the giant? You! Do I know you? You have to look deep inside yourself. You have to realize who you really are. Stop it. You have to wake up. See? Sleep powers. Sleep powers? What came over me? Why was I filled with such hatred? You have returned to your true self. Now do you remember your father's name? My father is Cluya. What? Then that makes you Cecil's... You two are brothers? I too have a brother. His name is Liquid! I have a brother? You were a puppet in Zemus's plan. He was manipulating you with his hypnotic powers. He chose you because you have the blood of Cluya, a Lunarian, coursing through your body. That made it easier for Zemus to control you. But you had to fight against your own flesh and blood. That's enough. I was fighting against my own brother. All of this hate was against my own family. Dude, not a big deal. Seriously. A lot of hate in families. Families are built on hate sometimes. I wonder why you were chosen. It easily could have been me. We both have Lunarian blood. I was chosen because of the seeds of evil that lay inside me. You see, I'm the evil twin. Zemus saw that evil, helped it grow. Didn't I start this game as a literal Dark Knight? Where are you going? To find Zemus. I have a score to settle. Wait! I too am a Lunarian just like Zemus. I will join you. Goodbye, Cecil. Goodbye, Cecil. Is this what you want, Cecil? Golbez is never coming back. You know that, right? Ain't you gonna do anything? He's your brother. My brother. Yes! Moron! We might be in trouble. Yeah, it's almost like destroying the central computer thingy. It's almost a bad idea when we're in the side of the middle of the thing. Cecil. What are you doing? We need to find a way out. This way. Kane! Oh no, we're not falling for that again. We can talk later. Right now, we have to get out of here. Leave it to me, Kane Highwind. Hurry! This is where Kane betrays us yet again. Dude's about to rack up his 36th piece of silver at this rate. Finally, I was able to return to my senses. I don't expect you to forgive me after all I've done. Of course we're not going to forgive you. The giant was practically your doing. Stop it, Rosa. It's not Kane's fault. You saw how Zemus had control over Golbez? Golbez too? Golbez is Cecil's older brother. Wait, when was it established that he's older? He was being manipulated by a Lunarian named Zemus, who used their shared Lunarian blood to control him. Golbez and Fusoya went to the moon to destroy Zemus? You know, out of context, that is just a great line. Golbez is Cecil's brother? That was your takeaway, Kane. That is what you got out of that. Then I, too, should follow them and give Zemus the payback he deserves. Right, but you don't know how to get to the moon. Actually, you're a dragoon. You could just jump there? Or would you go over it? Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. I just hope you don't betray us again. If that happens, you can kill me. Stab. Then I'd better go too. Besides, I want to give this Zemus guy a piece of my mind. Ninja Edge. Then it's decided. We go to the moon. That'd be a bit more dramatic if we hadn't already been there once. Rosa, Radia, you two stay here. The three of us will go. I can't put you in any more danger. But Cecil, we're your only casters. That's not fair. We're your only casters. Please, you have to get off the lunar whale. A little kid wouldn't be much help anyway. Who are you calling a kid? Kane. Ninja Edge. Meanwhile, none of them got off because it's still floating in midair, not landed at all, so they're actually just hanging out. Let's go. See, I was right. They were just hanging out. Get out of my ways, Rosa. No, I'm not moving. You have to take me with you. Why are you doing this? Because I don't want us to be apart. I don't care what happens as long as I'm with you. Rosa. I guess we have no choice. The woman's made up her mind. And trust me, Cecil, if a woman's made up her mind, then her mind is made up. Thank you for that, Kane. That was insightful. You're welcome. Well, aren't you the ladies' man? All right, Rosa. I'll protect you with my life. Aww. It worked! What? You? This is everyone's war, not just yours. Besides, I'm the only one who can summon creatures to help us. I have the power to kill people with my mind. Rydia, you're right. This war is ours to fight together. Let's go. Okay. Why did you park me way over here? So is this the final fight now, or... I'm just gonna check, because if this is the final fight, I want to go back to the underworld and try and see if I can get that sword yet. Heal, because I don't actually believe we're healed all the way. You feel well rested, but you're still hungry. Gotta go back underground. Are you done yet? It's ready! The Holy Sword Excalibur! Use it well! I'll give it to Kane. I think we could trust him with it.